What's up, guys? We are super excited because in today's episode, we're going turkey hunting. It's the last weekend of turkey season, so we got our work cut out for us, but we're excited to give it a shot.
It's Friday evening. We're headed up right now. Where we're going is about 5 hours from our house. We're gonna get in late tonight. We gotta be up at 2 a.m. tomorrow. So we're burning the candle at both ends, but we're hoping that it's gonna be worth it in the end.
Did you see that? She got babies with her, one just flew.
That was our first brush with turkeys this morning. So we got out real early. We heard some gobbling, but we only saw one hen at our first location. So we went up the ridge, tried to get above them, and just waited for them to come to us. Did some more calling, and the turkeys were silent. And all of a sudden, Rich says, "I think I see a turkey head." And he kind of moves me over into the path, and I do see it. About this big, this red thing down below. Had about 2 seconds, and couldn't identify it. Didn't know if it was a tom or not. It probably was. Could have been a jake.
Yeah, Rich Flynn, Webfoot Outfitters here. Little late season turkey hunt. We're right at the end of the season. You can kind of see around me the grass has grown up, everything's green and leafed out. Poses a few challenges for the birds. Visibility is one. We just had a good example of a late season hunt happen where you look over and there's a bird in range. Can't ID him. All we got's the top of a head. And he gets away, and that's all you can get, and that's how late season hunting can go. If he had given us a gobble or something, we probably would have flattened him.
Well, guys, we're on a little downtime right now. All the turkeys are just all laying down. It's too hot, so we came back to the hotel. The very sketchy and questionable hotel with the very orange walls. It's Memorial Day, so there's not really any hotel, so we just were basically at the mercy of whatever hotel would let us stay there, and that was this one. So there's a drive-through right outside our window. You can hear everyone's order. I know what everyone has ordered at Dairy Queen for the last several hours and all night last night, actually. So not our favorite place to stay, but it'll all be worth it if we can come home with a turkey.
Oh, I see him.
This is actually the first turkey tag I've ever had, so I'm super stoked because this adds a new item to my list, and it was maybe one of the most fun hunts I've ever been on. Hearing those turkeys gobble in the trees is just like one of the most exciting things for me. It's like, you know, you call and you don't hear anything, and then all of a sudden they answer, and it's like, you're like, oh, we're back on.
Got a response on the call, started working a seemed like an older bird, a bigger bird. He's strutting back and forth above us, hung up, hung up, hung up. Seemed to be a cagey old bird to me.
And then while everybody's attention was on those birds, here come another group of birds off to our right, and that's one of the birds that Jordan got. So just goes to show you that, you know, you never know what's going to happen in the turkey woods. And last weekend of the season, the birds are not reading the script properly, so we've had to change our game a few times, but finally put it all together in the afternoon and crushed it.
Well guys, it's day 2 turkey hunting. We just got up at 2:45 in the morning. I'm not sure I've ever gotten up at 2:45 in the morning. Maybe once or twice, but 2:45 in the morning isn't the time you get up to do anything. It's really more of a time for going to bed. So this day is already starting off confusing. I'm very tired, not a lot of sleep, but I'm super excited to get back out there and try to shoot another turkey.
Woo!
Well guys, it's a tough gig playing turkey hunter and cameraman. Luckily the tripod was in a good spot and I wasn't going to be able to move it anyway, so had it set up. Thank God the turkeys walked into frame and I was able to grab my gun and shoot right after Reed.
Rich got us in here early this morning, and right off the bat we heard some birds gobble. They were still in the roost, and heard them gobbling, and then we heard them fly down, but we couldn't see them. And then a hen came down the field and came to within about 10 yards of us and was kind of looking around, and she was starting to get nervous. And right before she was able to bust all of them, we were able to put a couple turkeys down. So great morning. Hunt's over, but even though it was quick, it was intense to say the least.
Well, when the alarm went off at 2:55 this morning, I thought twice about getting out of bed, taking these guys out, but we made a long drive. The birds worked in like we wanted them to. It was an all hen show once they hit the ground. These boys were able to double down and have themselves a good morning. We're all stoked. Rich Flynn, Webfoot Outfitters, Turkey Hunts. Check us out.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you're interested in booking a hunt with Rich, check out the link to his website in the description. Thanks again for watching.